Level 1. The lobby. You are 15. Your father works the night shift at a massive regional logistics warehouse. He leaves a plate of cold dinner on the kitchen counter for you. He locks the heavy front door from the outside. He thinks you are completely safe because you are locked inside your bedroom. He does not understand that an internet router is an open window. You put on a heavy black plastic gaming headset. You log into an online multiplayer driving simulator. You spend 6 hours a night evading digital police cars in a virtual city. An older player in your squad turns on his microphone. His voice is deep, calm, and highly respectful. He does not treat you like a child. He treats you like a peer. He asks about your day. He listens to you complain about high school geometry. He provides the exact emotional validation your exhausted father cannot give. He buys you a rare digital weapon skin that costs $50 real. You play together every single night for 3 months. He learns your school schedule, your zip code, and your father's working hours. On a Tuesday night, the stranger sends a private text message. He says you have natural talent and are wasting it on a video game. He types, "If you can drive like that in the game, you can do it in real life." He offers you $500 to complete a simple, real-world physical mission. You look at the cold dinner plate sitting on your desk. You type the word yes into the chat box. You learn a terrifying truth. Cartels do not hunt for hardened criminals. They hunt for lonely boys who want a mentor. Level 2. The Scout. You are 16. You do not have a driver's license yet. You ride a dark blue bicycle. The stranger moves your conversation to an encrypted messaging app. He sends you a glowing red GPS coordinate. The location is an interstate highway overpass 3 miles from your house. Your mission is incredibly simple. You ride your bicycle to the overpass at exactly 3 in the afternoon. You hold your smartphone camera against the rusted chain-link fence. You record a 3-minute video of the white Federal Border Patrol vehicles below. You track their exact shift changes and physical patrol routes. You send the video file to the encrypted number. 30 seconds later, your digital crypto wallet receives $500. You never see a drug. You never touch a weapon. You cash out the cryptocurrency and buy a high-end glowing computer monitor. Your father wakes up from his daytime sleep and sees it on your desk. He asks how you afforded such expensive technology. You look him in the eye and lie perfectly. You tell him you won a cash prize in an online esports tournament. Your father smiles and pats your shoulder. He is genuinely proud that you are staying inside the house and avoiding street gangs. He has no idea you just mapped federal patrol routes for a transnational smuggling syndicate. You do this observation mission twice a week for 7 months. You save 10,000 physical dollars in a shoebox under your bed. The greatest cover for a teenage criminal is a parent's desperate desire to believe their child is a genius. Level 3. The Local Drop. You are 17. You pass your state driving exam. You hold a stiff plastic driver's license in your sweating hand. The voice on the encrypted app congratulates you. He transfers $3,000 to your digital wallet. He instructs you to buy a specific silver sedan from a local cash dealership. You buy the car. It is legally registered in your real name. You have a clean driving record and a valid high school parking permit. You are the perfect ghost. On a Friday night, the app sends you a new address. It is a fast food parking lot near the edge of town. You park the silver sedan. You leave the doors unlocked. You walk inside the bright restaurant, order a burger, and sit by the window. A dark gray pickup truck pulls up next to your empty silver sedan. A man in a dark hoodie drops a heavy black canvas duffel bag into your back seat and drives away. The physical exchange takes exactly 4 seconds. You walk back to your car. You do not look inside the heavy black bag. The app tells you to drive the car 40 miles north to a motel parking lot. A white state trooper SUV pulls directly behind your bumper on the highway. Your heart hammers violently against your ribcage. The trooper looks at your license plate and sees the high school parking sticker. He changes lanes and speeds past you. You drop the car off and take a rideshare back home before your father wakes up. Modern smuggling isn't violent. It is just boring logistics executed by kids who don't know they are mules. Level 4. The Interstate Run. You are 18. You graduate from high school. Your father buys you a cheap watch and tells you he is proud. You smile. You have $40,000 hidden under your mattress. You register a legal corporate entity as a freelance graphic designer. This provides a clean paper trail for your sudden wealth. The encrypted app sends a new objective. You are promoted to interstate transport. The voice tells you to rent a white commercial cargo van. The cargo area is filled with hollowed-out wooden furniture. You drive 6 hours across 2 state borders. You treat the felony drug run like a driving simulator video game. You check your mirrors. You obey the speed limit. A state trooper pulls you over for a broken taillight in Arizona. Your heart hammers against your ribs. The trooper walks up to the window. You play loud pop music. You smile like an innocent teenager. You hand him your graphic design business cards. The trooper gives you a verbal warning and walks away. You realize the cartel does not pay you for your driving skills. They pay you to wear your youth as a physical disguise. You feel invincible. You do not realize that invincibility is just ignorance waiting to expire. In the real world, the cartel holds the controller. Level 5. The APP. You are 19. You move out of your father's small house. You rent a high-rise luxury apartment downtown using clean corporate checks. Your father visits once. He stares out the massive glass window. He cries. He believes he raised a tech entrepreneur. The cartel modernizes its logistics pipeline. You receive access to a bespoke encrypted smartphone application. It looks identical to a popular ride-sharing app. It displays glowing digital maps, estimated arrival times, and driver ratings. Instead of moving human passengers, you move massive quantities of fentanyl. You receive a notification chime on your phone. The screen displays a pickup coordinate in southern New Mexico. You accept the job by tapping a bright green button. The gamification of the drug trade is absolute. You do not think about the ruined lives waiting at the end of the supply chain. You only think about maintaining your 5-star rating on the server. You make $20,000 a week. You buy expensive designer clothes and eat at high-end steakhouses. You believe you are an untouchable boss. But the cartel pays for utility, not loyalty. You are a physical extension of a digital algorithm. You drive into the dark desert. You do not see the trap waiting for you. The game is about to crash. Level 6. The debt. You are 20. You drive the white van to a drop location in a desert parking lot. You leave the doors unlocked. You walk into a gas station to buy a bottle of water. You walk back outside. The parking lot is empty. The white van is gone. A rival crew tracked your route and stole 40 kilos of product. You stand on the cracked asphalt. The hot desert sun burns your face. Your encrypted phone vibrates in your pocket. You answer it. The older mentor from the video game speaks. The warm tone is gone. His voice is flat, metallic, and cold. He does not ask if you are safe. He asks where the product is. You tell him it was stolen. He types a physical address into the chat box. It is your father's house. He includes a photograph of your father walking to his rusted car. The text reads, "You owe us $200,000. A heavy, suffocating panic crushes your chest. You realize the video game lied to you. There is no respawn button. There is no reset. The cartel does not write off losses. They transfer the debt to your bloodline. You beg the voice on the phone for a way to fix it. He offers you one way to pay off the massive deficit. You must find your own replacement. Level 7. The recruiter. You are 21. The cartel demands the $200,000 you owe. You sell the luxury apartment, the sports car, and the designer clothes. It covers less than half the debt. The voice on the phone offers you a way to clear the balance. You sit in a cheap motel room staring at a glowing laptop screen. You place a heavy black plastic gaming headset over your ears. You log back into the same online multiplayer driving simulator. You do not play the game. You hunt. You scan the digital voice lobbies for a specific target. You listen for the sound of high-pitched voices playing alone at 2 in the morning. A 15-year-old boy complains about his exhausted mother working night shifts. You recognize the exact tone of his lonely voice. A cold sickness floods your stomach. You swallow the sickness and turn on your microphone. You drop your voice. You speak in a calm, respectful tone. You buy him a rare digital weapon skin using a stolen credit card. You type the exact words the mentor typed to you 6 years ago. If you can drive like that in the game, you can do it in real life. The boy types the word yes in 3 seconds. You transfer $500 into his new crypto wallet. You close your eyes in the dark room. You sell a child's innocence to a transnational syndicate to buy your own survival. You are no longer the victim. You are the monster in the headset. Level 8. The Federal Raid. You are 23. You recruit 4 new teenagers. Your debt is paid. You operate an entire regional network of teenage drivers from your smartphone. You sit in a mundane corporate office leased under your graphic design company. You eat a cold fast food burger at your dark wood desk. You check the encrypted logistics app. A delivery icon flashes glowing red. A teenage driver missed a checkpoint. You try to log out. The digital screen freezes. The heavy glass door to your office suddenly shatters inward. 10 heavily armed federal agents flood the small room. They wear dark blue tactical vests with bright yellow letters. You do not reach for a weapon. There is no Hollywood shootout. A federal agent slams your face down onto the hard wooden desk. He secures heavy cold steel handcuffs around your wrists. An agent picks up your unlocked encrypted smartphone. The federal government hacked the bespoke Cartel app 3 months ago. They allowed you to keep operating to map the entire network. The glowing digital maps were a trap. The 5-star ratings were legal evidence. You were playing a video game monitored entirely by the United States government. They pull you up from the desk. You realize the cartel insulated their older bosses perfectly. They designed you to be the expendable firewall. The digital gamification is over. The government does not arrest digital avatars. They arrest the legal signature on the lease. Level 9. The sentencing. You are 25. You sit at a heavy wooden table inside a federal courtroom. You wear a bright orange canvas prison jumpsuit. Heavy steel chains around your ankles clink against the hard floor. The gamified digital world is completely gone. The federal prosecutor stands at a wooden podium. She presents 3,000 pages of digital logistics evidence. She plays the audio recording of you recruiting the 15-year-old boy. The federal judge stares down at you with absolute disgust. You do not look at the judge. You look at the back row of the gallery. Your father sits on a hard wooden bench. He wears his dark blue warehouse uniform. He looks 10 years older. His shoulders sag in complete defeat. He listens to the prosecutor describe the interstate smuggling routes. He remembers the expensive glowing computer monitor on your desk. The illusion shatters. His tech entrepreneur son is a cartel asset. He covers his face with rough, calloused hands. His shoulders shake violently. He cries in total silence. The judge strikes a heavy wooden gavel against the desk. The sentence is 20 years in a federal penitentiary without the possibility of parole. Federal marshals grip your arms and pull you toward a heavy steel door. You traded the rest of your physical life for a few glowing 5-star ratings on an app. You walk into the dark holding cell. The cartel logistics algorithm replaces you in 6 hours. Level 10. The next player. You are 30. You sit on a thin mattress inside a cold concrete federal cell. You look through a thick barred window at a tiny square of dark blue sky. You will look at this exact square of sky for 15 more years. You have no internet access. You have no smartphone. Your father stopped visiting 3 years ago. You are a forgotten ghost buried inside a federal database. But the transnational machine never stops running. 2,000 miles away, the sun sets over a quiet suburban neighborhood. A different father prepares for a grueling night shift at a massive warehouse. He leaves a plate of cold dinner on the kitchen counter. He locks the heavy front door from the outside. He believes his son is perfectly safe because he is locked inside. Inside the dark bedroom, a young boy sits at a desk. He is 15 years old. He wears a heavy black plastic gaming headset. He drives a digital car through a glowing virtual city. He is deeply lonely. He wants someone to talk to. A stranger in his online squad turns on a microphone. The stranger's voice is deep, calm, and highly respectful. The stranger buys the boy a rare digital weapon skin. The stranger types a private message into the chat box. If you can drive like that in the game, you can do it in real life. The boy looks at his cold dinner plate, smiles, and types the word yes.